Recently, I was having lunch with a great friend, someone I really admire, and he has served on many boards and chaired, I think the count might be 10 boards, from higher education to independent schools to many nonprofits. And we were just sharing stories, having a great time, but it soon became pretty apparent, I think to both of us, that some common themes were developing from his experience and from mine as a board member and as a consultant to boards. And so it really reinforced three principles that I firmly embrace and that we at Lighthouse stress with our clients. Number one, board giving is not an option. The board's got to be 100% in annual giving and in any campaigns that they approve, whether it be an endowment campaign, a capital campaign, a comprehensive campaign, and it has to be in a vote, but they have to endorse it with their own giving. You can have plenty of insight from people on advisory boards, from community boards, but your corporate governance board has to be 100% giving. You can find board members both with the affluence and the other attributes that you need to propel your mission forward. People just behave differently when they have a financial investment. And the financial investment and major gift threshold varies from board to board. But whatever that is for your organization, your board members have to be there, period. Second is education is key. Reinforcement is key. Think about your own life, and today we're bombarded with more and more information than we can digest. The board has to understand its strategic role. This begins from when they were recruited, actually from when they were cultivated to be recruited, from when they were recruited to their formal orientation as a board member, and then continually stressed through ongoing education and coaching. Coaching is where you have the opportunity to adjust, reinforce behavior of board members on an individual or small group basis. So you have to reinforce information about your organization, your mission, your programs, your strategic plan, the outcomes, and you have to let board members experience your programs, meet your students, your participants. The board has to be probably the top focus of the CEO. He or she should be spending a significant part of their time in the board process. The identification, the recruitment, the cultivation, the education of the board, who will become a pillar for any worthy endeavor of that organization. So regular personal communication, interaction with the board. The CEO should be seeing each board member one-on-one, face-to-face, at least once a year, outside of board meetings, providing the opportunity to have personal dialogue, to ask questions, to address issues. You got to build trust and consensus with the board as a whole and gain insight outside of the board and committee meetings. If you're looking at it from a fundraising perspective, it's not uncommon for a board to give a fourth or half or more of a campaign goal. Regular personal communication and interaction with board members are essential to keep the communication lines open and to be attuned to any questions or concerns. You got to have your hands on the pulse of your board. What are they thinking? That means as a CEO, you need to invest the time every year to visit personally, one-on-one with each of your board members. If you have concerns, bring them up. If they do, they should bring them up. Encourage that conversation where you know where each board member is and you're building that personal relationship. Make it fun, make it exciting, make it rewarding, so when you call, your phone call is returned right away. You know, the reality is you get the kind of board that you deserve. It's much like a lot of life. What you invest in, you'll see yields. Invest heavily in your board. Make sure it's a priority. Educate them, nurture them, invest in them, and they'll do the same with your organization.